Okay, well, good morning, everyone. So first of all, my name is Wimus. So I lead the sales team for TimeSeer in EMEA, and I've been collaborating. Well, we've been partner of Microsoft for the past 2 years, and partner for less than a year with Juan and the WeTransact team. So I think the goal I have here today is to share some insight, first of all, into who we are, TimeSeer, how we are collaborating with WeTransact, and also giving you an idea of what lies ahead for us and what is the future. So if you can go to the next slide, one. So first of all, TimeSeer, who are we? So today, I think, I don't need to say that everything which is related to AI, Gen AI, and all data-related products, data is key. Data is the new oil and things like that. I think we heard these things all the time. But one of the main issues that we see is indeed that the defects on data and data downtime is really an issue for a lot of organizations. We know how it goes. We want to focus on data quality. We build something on our own. In the end, the only thing we end up with is not a better model, but it's typically a headache. So this is what we do within TimeSeer. TimeSeer, our focus, we exist around 3 years. We're out of stealth mode for about 2 years now. And the focus on what we want to do is we want to make life easier when it comes to managing OT and IoT data, meaning everything which is related to sensor data. If you look at McKinsey reports and others, it's the fastest growing source of data and will only become more and more important in the future. So our goal, the goal of TimeSeer of the team, is to make sure that we handle the complexities of everything which is related to time series data. So our goal is to accelerate that people can work more efficiently with that sensor and device data without the typical issues. We serve all data-driven industries. We started mainly within the chemical industry a few years ago. If you see where we are right now, we're in chemicals, we're in oil and gas, we're in automotive, we're in the utility industry, in the water industry. So you name it, wherever there's sensor data, TimeSeer is present. How did we actually started the collaboration with Microsoft and with WeTransact? I think one of the elements that we knew rather quickly is that for us, it's all about scalability as a startup. And scalability comes on the one hand from a technological perspective, but on the other hand, it comes from the ecosystem, from the market. And the marketplace, the Microsoft Marketplace for us is quite fundamental in that. But how to start with it? And that's actually when I remember the first discussion I had with Juan and the WeTransact team. That was actually the main question that we had. From our perspective, we're still developing the product as we go, which is typical in the timing where we are in at times here. But you want to have the advantage of the marketplace while you can still further develop your technological product into a full SaaS. Well, that's actually how the partnership with WeTransact, where it started and where it made all their difference. So they supported us in making sure that we have our offerings in the marketplace rather quickly. And I think if you look at it, I think the incentive scheme that Peter showed is indeed it's helping us. So the goal actually was, I think we started working together with the team around a good 9 months ago, and I think we landed our first deal January this year already with one of our customers, which basically means private offer to the marketplace that we pushed in there. The advantage is the customer is using the standard Microsoft paperwork that they already have in place through their Azure contract and their subscription. So from a procurement perspective, they like working like that. It's rather easy, and it allowed us really to go fast. In parallel, we've been working as well on our SaaS product, which is something that we aim to conclude in the coming months. So SaaS is more on the months perspective. What's next for us in terms of the marketplace? It's about acceleration. And acceleration for us is reaching more and more customers globally. The fact that they can purchase TimeSeer through the marketplace is a real advantage, and it's also like one of the hurdles you can take in discussion with customers somewhere else overseas. If you can just indicate you can procure this through the Microsoft Marketplace, it's basically a tick in the box, and they like it. So it really allows us to accelerate. Why is it even more important from our perspective? Because we aim to be MAC eligible within the coming weeks. which basically means that customers who have a Microsoft Azure committed consumption contract, that they can basically use part of that consumption to acquire the TimeSeer licenses, which is another step in accelerating the way that you can work with customers globally, because it's really a great step forward, and it allows customers to use their license in an optimal way, which is like, if sales context, win-win-win. Everybody wins if you can do it like that. From a TimeSeer perspective, as I said, sensor data is a key source of data in the digital transformation, and even more with cheaper sensors and IoT devices, it becomes even more critical. So our goal is really to support our customers where they are globally, and accelerate further, both in the collaboration with the marketplace and with WeTransact. That was in a nutshell, Juan, who we are, our journey with Microsoft and WeTransact, and as well what's in the coming months on the agenda for us.
Thank you, Wim.